In this slide and the following slide, what I try to do is try to list the barriers to industrialization that countries in the past and countries now are facing. And these are the barriers Bangladesh needs to understand and circumvent. So I say বিশেষ অর্থনৈতিক অন্তরায় সমূহ ও তাদের সমাধান. Let us take the first one, which says Swedish predicament, tiny market size. There was a time in history where Sweden had attained industrial maturity. However, its market was very small. So, unable to exploit economies of scale, the price of its products were too high and the businesses were not viable. The way they solved their problem is by marketing their products in countries that had not been previously colonized by France and Britain. So they were able to avoid competition from British and French companies by going to such countries and selling their products, thereby reducing their cost of production and passing on the savings to the customers, so their market expanded. Thus, we have a successful story in the Electrolux industry companies of Sweden. Now, if we go to the other slide in the same way, সত্যি এইবারও কি উপায় নেই গোলাম হোসেন. Now, let us take point number 2. Balanced growth approach of planned economies. What is the problem with it? Balanced growth approach was adopted from the Russian model of industrialization. It sounds very good. It sounds very fair that you are going to spend your money on many sectors at the same time, so it's fair distribution. But fair distribution does not give you cutting edge. And as a result, it's a very blunt approach, and the blunt approach does not produce a leading sector. So that in Bangladesh, the leading sector is garment industry, the housing industry, somewhat the pharmaceutical industry, and also a couple of other things which right now I am not able to note. But if it is blunt, if it is spread over many things, nothing really becomes successful. So we need to concentrate on one or two really successful sectors and take it to the furthest area and then move to the next sector and next sector. This approach that we adopted from planned economies like Russia and then subsequently China and East European countries is not a good way to go.